Hi guys, it's Kit Kat once again with another review for you guys of Young Justice Season 2, Episodes 5 to 7. I lied, it was a D. I'm so sorry. Anyway, moving on, I'll do a trailer review then, instead of Episode 8. Anyway, moving on with Episode 5, Beneath. Did I get that right? Possibly not. Yes, I did. Beneath. In this episode, it's against Blue Beetle looking for his best friend, Ty, which is actually pretty intriguing because we also see that there is child abuse in this show now. Looks like Ty's stepdad is a child abuser. Just saying. And he does some pretty illegal things that Heiny busted him so bald for. I say weird words. Excuse me. But we also see in Beneath that it's a girls' night out apparently with Batgirl, Miss Martian, Wonder Girl, and Bumblebee. And guess what? They tell Wonder Girl she's not covert enough, so she has to stay behind. But I do love how she kind of keeps interrupting Nightwing, and kind of smiles at her, because he probably reminds her, possibly she reminds him of somebody. Trying to fix my hair a little bit here. Anyway, we do have Batgirl kind of being like, I'm not the only girl that knows how to manipulate men. So funny. I have a feeling we're gonna have fun with her. Anyway, moving on. They kind of have a covert mission. Where guess what? McGann thought she destroyed Simon, or Prism, or whatever the hell his name really is. But they are wrong. Simon is still going strong, along with Icicle Jr., and some other villains that I can name. Shimmer, Mammoth, oh my goodness, it's everywhere, and Devastation. I don't really know much about Devastation, but apparently she's pretty freaking scary. And they have captured kids well, they put kids in this kind of box thing, or not box thing, but these tube-like objects, and they're shipping them to their secret partner, which I feel a little curious about what's going on that end. You know, the light has been fully discovered, but we're not seeing the light as much as we used to. But now, things are a little darker, they get caught, and it's actually Wonder Girl that comes to the rescue, but she gets caught by Devastation. Batgirl gets caught and is now in one of those tubes, but thankfully Bumblebee cut her out. And I did love her Bumblebee scene in the event where Batgirl looks like a stuffed turkey on Thanksgiving. So hilarious. And I feel like how she says, Batgirl, you're the only one that can fly this plane. You're the only one that can fly. Which is kind of ironic because she can't fly. That was kind of funny. It was a little geek nerd moment. But I do love how they take out Icicle Jr. We still see that they get getting a little darker as she fights. If we're noticing this correctly. It's kind of scary noticing these things. But I love McGann, but it's like getting kind of creepy. Like, I grew to love her at the end of Season 1. Kind of creepy, though. But they had a successful team. Blue Beetle still doesn't know where Ty is. But Ty is apparently missing. But Ty is actually in one of those tubes with the second shipping of kids going off to their secret partner. This is not gonna end well. Moving on to Episode 6, Bloodline. I automatically knew this episode's about. Of course we're gonna have speedsters in it. We are introduced to the one, the only, Bill Evans, and Beth Evans! Ta-da! Still can't go with the voice actor that voiced this. I'm a huge fan. I can't remember his name right now. I'm so upset, but I love the voice actor they picked for Bart. He's so funny, and I do like how Bart has kind of the funny speedster. I love him so much. But I do love how he's running around, and now how I shipped him in paper, because that's a funny thing. And Beast Boy and Tim are trying to catch a speedster. And I also love how Nightwing's like, are you kidding me? He's just like, but we do figure out why they're capturing teens is because there's no human translation apparently, but it's called metagenes, which is basically why they're called metas. It's a gene we're born with. It's kind of like a mutation that you have. It's a power you are given or born with. I think Bart Allen's pretty good, going to be a good addition to the show. We need a Bart Allen. Very funny. We need another speedster, the younger speedster, and now he could be officially part of this with Tim, Con, and Bart all together again. Can't wait for that episode. But we do see that Bart Allen is, of course, his grandfather is Barry Allen, and I am Grandma Iris West Allen. We are celebrating the anniversary of Jay and Joan. I finally remembered her name, guys. You'd be so proud of me. And Barry gets the call. I'm glad we see more Barry in here because I love Barry. I love Barry. And it's a sad moment where Barry's like, we don't even have kids yet. Poor Iris is just like, Barry, I'm pregnant. It's funny how with Bart cousin he's like, oh great, so you're pregnant with Dawn and Aunt Dawn? Yay! They're having twins? There's twins there? Sorry, I'm standing so much over that one little episode. And then, of course, the Speedster family is complete without Wally West coming in. And I have to admit, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I might, but that looks like there's something that happened between Wally and Barry. I think it finally happened between them because you can tell he's kind of a little cold-hearted against Barry when he shows up in his old Kid Flash uniform and Barry and Bart are talking. And he kind of just looks super annoyed. And it was harder for him when he's like, yeah, sure, go at me, I'm used to it. And then Bart passes, and he's like, oh, come on. The poor bit Wally, because he's still out of the loop right now, but I do think he's out of practice, because he actually is the fastest speedster alive in the comic books, and it'd be kind of wrong to remove him from his title that he obviously deserves. And it's kind of fun how Jay comes in, and Barry's like, what about you? You could have died! Jay's like, Joe's gonna kill me just for touching the helmet. Seriously. I love the Speedster family. Oh, and also there was a shout out to the creators of, I think it was either Jay Grant or The Flash, or what the creators of The Flash, one of them, was Fox and Gardner, when Barry tells a woman and her baby to walk, don't run, to Fox and Gardner where there's a shelter. See, I told you, every little thing is important in here. Anyway, we end the episode. It looks like Wally's still having the problem with Back to the Flash. I love that scene too. Everybody's like, phew. And then we have Barry says something along the lines of that. I can't quite remember it. I think I was like, yeah, I don't know. And Barry can say to that, like, that's my grandson. And Wally and Jay are like, are you kidding me? It's a really funny moment where you figure out Bart really is related. But Bart is here to stay because the time machine is broken. I'm happy about that. I'm going to admit it. I'm very happy. Now we'll move on to the most... This one broke me. Death broke me. Episode 7, it broke me. It killed me a little bit inside. Even though I knew what was going to happen and knew that Iron wasn't really going to die, I still died a little bit inside. Just watching the one scene, it's the beginning scene of Nightwing doing CPR on her, and like he would tell her trying so hard, and he finally says she's dead. And I did love that cute little scene with Wally and Artemis. You can tell Wally I think was the perpetrator here. These are all my thoughts and opinions. Wally did want to get out of the life, and Artemis, because she's so in love with him and so devoted to him, she followed him because she doesn't want to let go. I don't think she does. Why does she keep her uniform? Why would anyone keep their uniform? She still wants to be a hero. That's what saved her from her family. Her parentage was being a hero, and the team saved her life. So my opinion was right then and there. Moving on, I'm gonna kill Gottfried. I'm going to kill him if he doesn't shut up. And then apparently he's going, I'm taking the next flight to Cape Canaveral, which is actually in Florida. And I live in Florida. I was really upset that Artemis dies in Florida. Just sit there. Moving on. She goes, and I kind of love how it's Nightwing and Superboy, where Morgana and Miguel walk in with the crab cake. Miguel's like, slow down, you're gonna choke. Superboy, only. And Nightwing kind of smirks. Like, nobody likes Morgana. Like, honestly, I can understand why, but, because he absolutely jerks, but think of it this way. if you knew your girlfriend was still in love with her ex and her ex still in love with him, you really be a happy camper? I know I wouldn't. Okay, moving on. Just me defending him just a little bit there. I'm not saying I like him, but yeah, I'm defending him. I'm pro Gone. Because maybe I'm perpetrator here. Again, ask for a more in-depth review of this if you want to know why. Moving on! Anyway, Arnold comes back and you could just see the smile on her face as she's wearing the outfit. She looks confident, she looks great. And I love her big little moment up there in that tower when she basically admits she wants to her again, but she thinks that Wally told you it's Wally. Wally basically is afraid that the hooks will sink in and she will never let go. But how? She's Artemis. And then Calder appears. Lagan gets captured, and then Calder stabs Artemis, and I legitimately cried. I'm feeling like I'm gonna cry, because, oh my god, I could not take that scene. And then have all of them go, I can't, Superboy going, I can't feel her heartbeat. And Nightwing, they played it out so well, and Nightwing's definitely right when they have that meeting. They played it too well. That the team will probably never forgive them for this. And I don't think Wally's ever going to forgive Nightwing or Artemis for this either. Even though they are his best friends, he's never going to forgive them for this. But he's coming back, I'm telling you. I do know that Artemis is going to become Tigress. Oh, God, that was an epic scene where they just say goodbye. And Nightwing kind of looks away. Some people say because Nightwing's still in love with Artemis. I don't think that. I think because that's his big sister. And he knows he's basically tearing them apart. Piece by piece, his two best friends are going to die. Well, not die, but he's breaking them apart and basically to the point where they might spiritually die. God. Emotional episode all around. And I enjoyed it thoroughly, cried dearly, just like I cried in Sam's face. Still crying. Seriously, Artemis is the best. You could kill her 51 times if she's still alive. But I'm glad she's going to become Tigress. Because as we saw in the trailer, she's going to become Tigress. Some people think she's going to be pregnant, that's why she's looking in the mirror in the trailer. I don't think she's going to be pregnant, because it's Artemis. And Wally, then again. I can always be wrong. No speedsters in this, guys. Anyway, moving on, it looks like it's going to be electrical, and the best part about it, all the scenes we saw, or a majority of them, are going to take place in episode 8, Grounded. Or at least I think that's the name of the episode. Cartoon Network lies to me all the time. Ground, and again, and he's still going looking for the God. And oh god, this is going to be interesting. But we also do learn about why Miriam and Superboy left, which I think again is becoming a completely crazy person. But doing that, something she lost, and I personally broke down. I'm telling you, this scene is going to be a lot darker. Thank you for watching this. Again, please give me like 3 likes and a comment on what episode you want me to do, because I want to talk more about this season so bad. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this and hearing me rant and ramble. And I'm sorry I had to go really, really speed, so quick, can't talk on this. Anyway, I love you guys, and have a great night.